What if the oldest book on earth secretly predicted the future? What if hidden inside its ancient verses are formulas, patterns, messages? And what if the Bible is not just a spiritual text, but a scientific blueprint? Because if that's true, then humanity might have overlooked the greatest code in history. For centuries, the Bible has shaped nations, inspired billions, and transformed civilizations. But beneath its poetry and prophecy, some researchers believe it hides something much bigger: mathematics, astronomy, genetics, even physics. From encoded names of future leaders, to verses that perfectly describe the expanding universe, to numerical patterns no one can fully explain. The question is no longer if mysteries exist, but what they actually mean. And what if unlocking them unlocks something far more powerful? In the 1990s, a group of mathematicians claimed that the Hebrew Torah contained encrypted words hidden inside letter sequences, names of events, dates, even predictions that appeared decades later. Skeptics called it coincidence. But the patterns were so exact, so statistically unlikely, that even some scientists were stunned. Imagine this: you write a book thousands of years ago, and somehow, inside the letters, you encode names like Einstein, Newton, or World War. Could that really be chance? Or did the writers know something, or someone far beyond their time? Genesis 1:1, one of the most famous verses ever written. But some mathematicians argue it contains the formula for the creation of the universe. Hidden inside the Hebrew words is a ratio, a number shockingly close to the value of pi, and another number nearly identical to the golden ratio, a pattern found in galaxies, storms, plants, and even DNA. How did ancient writers embed mathematical constants that describe the entire universe, unless the universe itself follows the same pattern as the text? In the book of Job, one of the oldest pieces of literature in the world, there is a verse that says, "He hangs the earth on nothing." 1,000 years before anyone knew about gravity, before telescopes, before orbital mechanics, the Bible describes the earth suspended in space. And in the same book, it speaks of paths in the seas, what we now call ocean currents. Coincidence, or knowledge far ahead of its era? Or could it be that the Bible wasn't written from Earth's perspective at all? Here's where it gets even stranger. All life on Earth is built from 4 letters of DNA. A researcher once noticed that the numerical values of these DNA letters correspond to the Hebrew letters of the name YHWH. In other words, the signature of life spells the name of God. Is it symbolism, science, a cosmic fingerprint? Or is DNA itself a living message? If the Bible truly contains hidden scientific codes, the implications would shake the world. 1. Religion and science would no longer be enemies. We would see them as 2 sides of the same blueprint. 2. Prophecy might be reinterpreted as advanced physics. Visions of the future could be dimensional events. Angels could be higher dimensional beings. Miracles could be technology we don't understand yet. 3. Humanity's origins might be more intentional than we ever imagined. If DNA is encoded with meaning, then life wasn't random, it was engineered. And if something engineered us, will it return? For centuries, people have debated the Bible, fought wars over it, built cultures around it, searched for clues inside it. But what if humanity has missed the point entirely? What if the deeper message of its codes isn't scientific, but personal? What if the message is not, "How does the universe work?" but "Why are you here?" What if the real code is designed to wake something within you? Purpose, identity, destiny? Maybe the Bible isn't hiding science. Maybe science is finally catching up. So what if the Bible does contain hidden scientific codes? What if the patterns we see, the mathematical fingerprints, the astronomical accuracy, the genetic mysteries are not accidents, but intentional signals? Signals pointing to a universe built with intelligence. A universe that speaks in numbers, patterns, and stories. But here's the real shock. If these codes are real, they might only be the beginning. What if buried deeper in the text, there are instructions, warnings, or technologies waiting to be discovered? But what if instead the Bible contains a map? A map to something humanity has been searching for since the beginning of time? Find out in our next episode. For thousands of years, we've stared at the words, but maybe the meaning lies in the spaces between them. The patterns, the numbers, the codes. Maybe the universe is not chaos. Maybe it's written, structured, designed. And maybe the Bible is not just a book, but a message, a blueprint, a key to understanding who we are and what we might become. The question is, are we brave enough to decode it? Now imagine if the codes inside the Bible were revealed tomorrow. Would you survive? Do you believe the Bible hides scientific secrets? If this episode made you rethink everything, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Thank you for watching.